Welcome back to Cynthia Untamed. 15th of July is World Youth Skills Day. Thank you so much for watching my videos. We are here to inspire young people. I am here with Lillian Ng'ang'a, who is a young woman in the aviation industry, and I want you to be inspired by her story and stay untamed. How did you get into this space?
In primary and high school, I really liked math and physics. So I knew that I'd still end up doing engineering, but I just didn't know what type of engineering. You know, you could do mechanical, civil, electrical, all types. But aeronautical seemed like more exciting to me. Mechanical, civil, and electrical felt like more, I don't want to say, it was more very common and very normalized. I wanted something that I would be passionate about and excited about. And aviation was just exciting to me. The aspect of actually getting to work on a plane and learning how a plane works and all the systems and even fixing it, that was just mind-blowing.
How did you start searching for the schools?
So that was a bit of a hassle because there's not really a lot of information, especially in Kenya, in regards to aviation. Not a lot of people know what opportunities are there in aviation and what kind of jobs are available. So I remember even when I told my mom and dad that I wanted to do aeronautical engineering, they were like, what's that, you know? So what I did is, like, I started researching online about like the degree, the schools that offer it here as well as abroad. So my mom introduced me to a lady known as Shiro, who was a pilot. So she had a friend who went to Embry Riddle in Florida, and so I had lunch with him. He's called Ken, and we talked a little bit about aviation and about the school and what it had to offer and what opportunities were there. So through him, I got a better idea of what the degree is about.
Did you have to do any SATs, any aptitude tests?
So it depends on the school you're going. So my school did not necessarily need me to have done the SATs. I did them anyway. And also they had asked me to convert my KCSE grades into like the American system. So the good thing is that they guide you through the whole process. They tell you where to send your documents and stuff. And so I had to like email them to a company, and then they converted it to the American system, and then that's what the school looked at.
So how was it like being a student in the US?
Okay, so just to mention again, I go to Embry Riddle University, Aeronautical University in Florida. It's in Daytona Beach. That's the name of the smaller town. So life is interesting because one, you get some culture shocks, that's for sure. I really like it also on the basis that I got to meet like people from different parts of the world. In addition to that, especially in like aerospace engineering, they're not a lot of I would say black people who are doing it. So like there are situations where sometimes in my classes I'm probably like the only black person, or probably the only black girl. So it's a quite male dominated field, and you can see it even just from the environment in school. The ratio of the men is higher than the ratio of the women. The classes, some of them are challenging, that's for sure. Some of them are not too bad, especially the starting classes, the math and the physics. My foundation here really helped me, actually. You know, most people think that, because, you know, maybe you studied in Kenya or something, you know, you will be a bit behind when you go there. But really, the math and the physics we do here is really good because, for example, I remember here in when I did physics in high school, we did electromagnetism and stuff. And those are the things I ended up going to do there again.
So the other day you were just telling me how you've been able to travel across the world. Tell us how you got those opportunities.
Okay, so I got an internship. We call it a co-op because I did like 3 semesters. With Delta Airlines in the US. So how I got it is I first attended a conference known as National Society of Black Engineers conference. The conference was in Boston when I went, the one I got the job on. So it's a big conference. They have a bunch of companies that are there to hire people for full-time jobs, other permanent jobs, or internships as well. We have different forums where, like, you know, people who are in aviation speak about their experience or what they do and what's current in aviation. And at the same time, they have like a career fair where people like go in with their resumes, you talk to employers, give them your resume, and then also based on how the conversation goes, they offer interviews, and then they're on get back to you, get a job. That was amazing because as an intern you get flight benefits, and being like it's an international company, you get to travel to different places.
Which countries have you been to?
So far I have been to Singapore, Hong Kong, Italy, Spain, France, Belize, Peru.
France?
Yes. So I like traveling for the views and the nature and stuff. So like most of the countries that I tried to go to, I really wanted to like go out and see the natural scenarios. But you know, some of them are very like modernized. I would say not really modernized. They're very industrialized rather. So like Singapore was mainly like, you know, buildings and stuff, where like Belize was more of like the mountains and the beach and everything else.
So what kind of work were you doing at Delta?
I was working in a department known as Liaison Engineering, and what they did mainly was deal with like the live aircrafts, mainly the aircrafts that are coming and, you know, leaving soon. There's also base maintenance engineering, where you're working with like the aircrafts that are on the ground for a long period of time, because you know the maintenance is taking up. It will take like about a month or so. So mine were like, it was a very high pressure environment, because you know the technicians would call and be like, oh, you know, we have this aircraft and there's a crack on this section of the fuselage, and it's outside the limits that are provided in the manual. So we have different manuals that you have to follow when you're doing maintenance, and those manuals give like descriptions of different kinds of damage and the ones that, and the allowable ones, and what to do or how to repair them based on the size of the damage. And sometimes, you know, the size is outside the limits, and so sometimes the technicians would have to call the department and be like, we need like we used to call them repair instructions. So they need repair instructions from the engineer, so they could actually do the repairs.
So now you're working as an intern at Jumbo Jet. Yes. Tell us about the experience.
So currently I'm just mainly doing maintenance, which is like fueling the plane, changing the filters and stuff. It's exciting for me because it's actual like practical work. You're working on the actual aircraft, which was different from what I did at Delta. Delta was mainly like I was in the office, I'd, you know, I'd see like the pictures of the damage of the aircraft and, you know, figure out what to do.
How are the shifts? You were mentioning something about working at night.
Okay, yeah, so when you're doing line maintenance, you know, you have shifts. And also at Delta, because my department was dealing with line maintenance, I also had shifts. So here we also do have shifts. We have 2 main shifts, so you work for 2 days, actually 4 days. So 2 days you do day shift, and then the other 2 days you do evening shift. So you work 4 days and then you're off for 4 days. So aeronautical engineering is a very male-dominated field, as I mentioned earlier, and I definitely want to encourage more young girls to join the field. As of now, I feel like there are more young, you know, there are more ladies than there were before when I started like pursuing even the degree. And sometimes, you know, because you're working with men, you know, they'll probably try to give you the easy jobs, and as a girl, you have to be aggressive and say, no, I actually want to do the actual work. I want to be the one doing the calculations, or, you know, doing the tougher part of the project. So you have to stand up for yourself.
I hope that you will pursue your career in the best way that you can. As you can see, that aviation is not as mysterious as it sounds or as it looks. It is very possible, so empower yourself today. And remember to dream big and hope deep.